Hey, Nissan Moser here, the traveling investor with another multifamily Monday tip. In today's tip, I want to share with you some of the questions I ask when I have a conversation with the broker or the seller before diving deep into the numbers. And I do this in a conversation setting with the broker or the owner. And I'll ask them questions like, why are they selling? I really want to know what's their pain. Why do they want to sell the property at this particular point? Right? What's going on here? The other question I want to ask is, what's the story behind the property? How long have they owned it? Do they have financing? Right? Or do they own it free and clear? I'm going to ask, what's the upside as well? And then once I understand what the upside is, I'm going to ask them, why haven't the owners taken advantage of the upside? So you see, these questions will give me a better clarity, or will give me clarity on what's going on with the property and with the owners. Why they're selling. Do they need to sell because they're tight for money? Are they selling because their notice coming due? What's the story behind the property? Do they own it, or did they buy it out of foreclosure? Did they convert it from a hotel into a multifamily? What's the story behind it, right? If they own it for such a long time, do they have a mortgage, or do they own it free and clear? Maybe they're willing to do some seller financing and not get hit with huge capital gains tax. Also, what's the upside, right? Is it really putting in two, three, four, five, 10, or $10,000 of renovations into a unit and raising the rents? Is that the upside of the story? Is the upside just putting in better management, or is the upside just taking it and occupying the vacant units and pushing the rents organically to market? What's the upside? And once I learn the upside, I'm going to ask, well, why haven't the sellers done that? If it's so easy and there's so much upside, why haven't the sellers taken advantage of the upside and done it themselves? Now, the reason why I'm asking all these questions is so that I can get a better picture, or you can get a better picture of what's going on with the owners, with the property, and also it's going to help me with the clarity that I get to present an offer that will more than likely get accepted, because I'm hitting on their pain points. I'm giving them solutions. I'm offering them different opportunities for them to sell me the property and for me to acquire it in different formats or different ways, using creative financing, different strategies. So it's always best to ask the broker or the sellers these questions before digging deep into it, so that you can really understand what's going on behind the property. And also, when you're raising capital, you can convey all of this information to your investors and explain to them in a deep manner why it is you like this asset, and why it is we want to acquire it, and what it's going to take for us to become successful in it, and why the owners want to sell it today. So those are some of the questions before I go in and I dive deep into my underwriting. I'm Nissan Mosley, the traveling investor, and this has been another multifamily Monday tip. Take care.